Hello folks, my name's Dave. I'm here today to show you a micro Lite by Rockwood. It's a 2104S. If you're new to watching my channel, I'm going to tell you I do not make any money off of this. I do not work for Rockwood. I don't work for the dealership here. I don't work for anybody. I'm just a man that enjoys doing videos for RVs and showing you what's out there. So anyway, let's go inside and see what we got. Okay, again, the number is a 2104S. Today I'm at Reed Camper Sales in Huntsville, and that's their phone number and web address. And this is a mini Lite by Rockwood. I may have misspoke earlier, but that's what it is. Here's one of the first things that you encounter is you encounter some 3 steps to get in this thing, which I do like that. So let's go inside. This thing is about a 21 footer, I'm assuming by the name of it. But what I do like is you've got plenty of room to get in here. It's not crowded at all. You've got a nice sized bed right here with a lift up window where you can actually see out the front. You've got windows to see out the sides. So I like that. I like, you know, if you go somewhere that's going to have a real nice view, you don't want to be stuck in your RV without a view. All right. So if you were at the bed, you've got a good view of the TV, and you could also still communicate with the folks here at the dinette, which of course dinette does like most of them do. It converts into a bed, and of course I'm not going to show you all that. You've seen it before, I'm sure. But actually this is pretty comfortable. These cushions, I'm going to say I give this a 7 out of 10. That's pretty good considering it is in an RV. But if you notice, in the kitchen area, again, you've got the TV, you got a DVD system there. You got the microwave, and got a good window to have a view and give you some daylight while you do some work there in the kitchen. Got a 3-burner stove with an oven, and you've got a cabinet to open up there and have plenty of storage for your pots and pans and whatnot. So let me show you also inside the oven. Got plenty of room in there. You could cook a small size turkey or a Boston butt. And for your sink, you've got you can remove either side. I like that. Most of the time they just make these one piece, and it's kind of cumbersome, especially like I just did with one hand. If you're in here cooking, usually you only have one hand available, so it was nice to be able to do that one-handed. I like that. Here's all your buttons and magic you can do to make stuff slide in and out, and all kind of awnings and porch lights and everything else. You got a good sized microwave with a turntable in there, and looks like the air is ducted, and also has speakers built into the ceiling. I hadn't seen those little type of speakers before, but that's kind of neat. So there's actually 4 of them in here. I just now noticed that. You got 4, so I guess it kind of give you a surround sound. May sound like crap, but it is there. I hadn't been able to hear it because it's not turned on, plugged in or anything. But you can see it's got a good sized wardrobe here that you can hang your jackets or clothes or whatever, and actually got an area down below for storage. But check out this freezer. Look how big that is. Man, you can put all kind of junk in that freezer. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. And you got a good sized refrigerator. You even got little bowls down there in the bottom. And look at that. Dun, da, da, da. Not every day you find something made in America, especially in today's day and time, unfortunately. But got us something in here, so that's pretty cool. So you got in here, you don't have to worry about glass doors getting broke or slamming while you're driving down the road. It's got a shower curtain. So that's pretty nice, and you can see it goes all the way down to the bottom of the shower where you don't have to worry about water leaking all over the floor, which that has been problematic in some RVs. I'm just going to be honest with you, because again, I don't sell these things. I'm just a man going down the road, having fun, shooting videos. Got a good sized toilet. Actually, that thing's pretty big. Looks like it's an elongated. If you're familiar with plumbing, elongated means that it's not short and make you feel like a big kid on a little chair. Got a good size sink to it. Here's my hand to kind of give you size dimension. I guess that's about 12 to 14 inch size bowl, and got storage down here below it as well. So got room to put some stuff, and actually has a medicine cabinet up above as well. Got a skylight over the shower and a max air fan over the toilet. I like that. I love having that in here. Folks, if you've ever had a max air fan, you love it, and you can't live without it. I can guarantee you that. The drawback. Every RV's got a drawback. I'm going to give you my version of the drawback. It has a skylight with no fan right over the bed. And you're probably thinking, well, what's wrong with that? You stay in here in the winter time and you got the heat on, that right there will condensate and it will drip right down onto the bed, and it will get you soaking ass wet. So you can cover that up from the outside. You can put one of those covers over it. You could, if I did that, if it was me, I'd add a max air fan while I was at it. But you can also add something from inside the RV to cover that, to give you some R value, because what happens is heat rises that you have in this room. As the heat rises and it goes up to here and it meets that cold air outside, it causes condensation, drops right down, and it wakes you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But it is what it is. So folks, anyway, I'm here at Reed Camper Sales in Huntsville, Alabama. I don't make money off of this other than the few pennies that YouTube pays me for doing this. There's the price of it. And I don't know if I showed you got some drawers underneath the bed. I would imagine this bed probably lifts up. Yes, it does. And you got storage under there as well. Got a fire extinguisher right there by the door. Let's go outside and I'll see what kind of features we can find out there right quick. Okay, it's got electric power jack. It's got 2 bottles propane. Got 1 battery under there. As you can see, it does have 1 slide out. Let me show you this sticker here. Gross vehicle weight of this is 4,868 pounds. It's got kilograms on here too, so there's a little bit of hard to sometimes see everything and find it. But the dry weight of this unit is 4,011, and your cargo should not exceed 819 pounds. That's your clothes, your old lady's clothes, and your generator and all that fun stuff, and dog food and everything else. So got all your connections right here. Your city water, you can actually fill this up for let's see, it's showing that you can have 250 pounds of water. So a gallon of water weighs 8.33, so you'll have to do the math if you got a calculator. I don't have one handy. So anyway, that's how many fresh gallons of water it would hold if you put it into this tank system right here. So actually it looks like a pretty clean unit. This unit is used, from what I can tell. It does have an awning that goes over the slide out, which I highly suggest if you ever get a unit with a slide out, you better get you one of these covers to help prevent from having leaks down the road. It never hurts to go too far and try to have as much preventive maintenance as you can. Got a nice little rock guard cover here on the front of it. Got a pass-through storage down here. I don't know if it's actually pass-through, but I would imagine, considering where the bed is and how that's all shaped out. Got a dual axle on here. It looks like aluminum alloy wheels, and a little bit of low air in this back tire, but nothing a good compressor can't take care of. And here's what it looks like from the back side, folks. So got jacks all the way around it. This RV doesn't look like it was used very much from what I can tell. There was one spot inside where you could tell some idiot put a skillet down and it was wet and the skillet rusted in the bottom of a cabinet. Other than that, I couldn't find nothing wrong with this unit. So at that price that I showed you in here, this is actually a pretty good deal, especially for a small RV with 1 slide out. $13,900 is their asking price. Got vinyl flooring all the way through it. I don't think I've shown that, but it does have carpet right under the dinette. So that's it for this model, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I don't make any money off of this, so I don't have a bone in this at all. I'm not a salesman, don't work for the company, any company. I work for myself, just having some fun out shooting some video today, trying to share this with you. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit like and subscribe. Man, y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.